Hi everybody, it's Diane from Tattered Edges Design with 3 junk journal flip-throughs today. That's hard to say. Let's start with this one. They all are the same, 4.5 by 8.5, which is Traveler's Notebook size. 5-hole stitch binding, which is exposed. It's a single layer of scrapbook paper. This one has a little bit of fabric trim on the front and a little on the back. As you may guess, it is a donut theme. Inside is a long side tuck here with a scrapbook paper journaling card. The first page has scrapbook paper labels on finger painting paper, washi tape, rubber stamp, 2 scrapbook paper sewn together with some fabric. This is a scrapbook paper pocket that flips up, old cookbook snippets, some more scrapbook paper. This is a tag I made, but this is a part of an old coloring book cover with cardstock, vintage rickrack, on a child's book page here with seam binding there. This is scrapbook paper donuts on scrapbook paper. Easter egg dyed with some fabric, notebook paper, by the way. Washi tape. This is an old ad 60s era from a magazine. Rubber stamps on the bottom there. This is a coloring book page. Legal paper with washi and scrapbook paper images. This half a donut here is a little tuck with a German translation card in it. Fabric flip here. The trim was actually on that fabric originally. Old cookbook page. Ledger paper with a little bit of fabric. This is a child's reader page here. Now we're going back, fabric on the ledger, washi tape, and scrapbook paper. This is scrapbook paper sewn to the cookbook page. Tickets in a scrapbook paper pocket here, just some stamping. Washi tape, the coloring book again. There's a pocket on this side with 2 note papers in it. The dyed paper again with some fabric and some scrapbook paper images there. A pocket with a narrow little booklet with different types of paper, although they're all blank. Scrapbook paper tickets there. This side flips out of the scrapbook paper. It's a portion of an old cookbook there. Scrapbook paper book page again. And here's the sewn together scrapbook paper page. Some seam binding, the finger painting paper again with marker dots and scrapbook paper, and a bookmark I made, or journaling card, however you want to use it. In the back is a little tuck with a folded note paper in it. And there's the back again, and the front. Okay, this one is a bit of a vintage style, same size, same number of pages. Did I say that? 40 front and back. There's a pocket on the front here with a scrapbook paper mini file folder, rubber stamp. This is a business, some type of business paper, but it has an old calendar on the side. Scrapbook paper, old wrapping paper. This is old fabric. I believe it's feed sack. This is a very old knitting book page. Scrapbook paper, a little bit of fabric. Scrapbook paper flowers here with washi on a vintage lightweight drawing paper. Scrapbook paper. Book page here about painting. Fabric flip with some seam binding on coffee dyed paper. Washi tape. Scrapbook paper. This is a tuck type pocket. You could put something bigger in there if you would like. A tag I made. Back is blank. Rubber stamp. It's an old map and scrapbook paper, and this does open. Scrapbook paper. Tickets. These are both scrapbook paper. Some stenciling with ink, scrapbook, fabric. This is a coloring book page. Little background text stamping there, fabric. This flips out. It's a real stamp and then a rubber stamp. This is stamping on old paper glued in. Scrapbook paper again. This side is a tuck with a scrapbook paper tag slash journaling card. And scrapbook paper. This is a portion of an old canceled check from 1967. Washi tape there. Fabric. The book page again about painting. The drawing paper that flips out on this side. Magazine picture. Old text. Fabric. Washi tape on the scrapbook here. The knitting page again with some fabric. A pocket. This is a copy of a collage I made. And there are 2 translation cards in here. They also are German. And a quite vintage and worn old playing card. And this is on the wrapping paper. The business paper again, which is a graph. Washi tape and real stamps. A long side tucket once again with a bookmark I made. And the back again. Okay, the last one does have a theme of, you can guess, typewriter. There's the back. This one, I am including a note card I made just because when I was making this, I thought, I have a note card with a typewriter on it, don't I? So I wasn't using it or anything, so I'm going to include it. It's some vintage book page back there. Most of it's scrapbook paper. The typewriter image is a copy out of an old book. It's just a blank note card. Back is signed with a matching envelope. So you can use it as a note card, journaling space, you know, whatever. Pocket here, file folder, also made out of scrapbook paper like the other one. This first page here is scrapbook paper. You see a little bit of a side there of a typewriter. Fabric with seam binding, rubber stamping. This is on the same graph and calendar business paper. This and the other one. This is all scrapbook paper here. It flips up. 2 translation cards once again. Yes, they are German. A short scrapbook paper page here with the what I think is feed sack type fabric. This is another business paper. It happens to have a map on it. Fabric, drawing, or painting I should say. Book page again. Coffee dyed notebook paper with little fabric, a little scrapbook paper. This is a shorthand book page with washi tape. Scrapbook paper images there, fabric, lightweight drawing paper here that's vintage. This is a, I'm not sure, is it a really vintage typewriter? I'm kind of thinking so because there's typewriter keys back there, but I'm not sure. It is scrapbook paper, fabric, scrapbook, just some stamp numbers, pattern tissue sewn down there, coloring book page, washi tape. This is the other side of the scrapbook paper with a side pocket with scrapbook paper image there and a little text. This was a scrapbook paper bookmark, if you will. I did stamp the dates on there. And here you can see the keys better, or whatever they are. Drawing paper again with scrapbook paper and washi. Scrapbook paper washi. A shorthand page with fabric. A small little scrapbook paper tuck here with another narrow little booklet in there. Scrapbook paper, washi tape there with little stamping. The painting book page again. A little bit of fabric there. Tickets and a pocket here with some trim and another old playing card. Little scrapbook paper page here. Rubber stamping. This is another copy of a collage I made. Fabric on the side. Washi, scrapbook paper which folds out. Those are 2 real postage stamps with rubber stamp. And there's the rest of the typewriter from the first page. And then a long side tuck on the back with a scrapbook paper journaling card and a journaling card that I made that's mostly scrapbook paper, a little bit of fabric there. And don't forget your note card. Okay, group, thanks very much for viewing. These are in my shop now. And have a nice day out there.